World 5 done. So what's World 6? Well, there are some extra pieces here.
Long ago, I shaped these lands according to the purpose of the hidden words. Thus, all things have meaning, where before was only chaos. Know that, and have faith.
Oh, a reply. Okay, let's see. To retain your personal data, please contact the network administrator and ask to be issued a new password. Otherwise, please delete your existing profile and create a new one. Well, let's email the administrator. The mail application requires network access, which is restricted to administrators. Well, that doesn't work. Currently have basic account functionalities. Would you like to undertake the certification process again to achieve a preferable outcome? Your issues with denial will be appended to your user profile. Further attempts to override certification results will be logged. You will receive a notification if your attention is required. Okay, LOL. Ever since we moved to the new site, I feel funny. No, not in that way. Just, I feel like I'm about to start laughing at random. It's probably shock, right? An inability to deal with reality? Or maybe it's just that we're working in this insane place with this insane technology on this insane project, and so I feel like a genuine mad scientist. Stand aside, mortals, we will create life by the power of science. I mentioned this to Alex and she got me a pair of fake glasses. You can't be a mad scientist without glasses, she says. Even Ian Malcolm had glasses. And I pointed at EL and said life. Huh? Finds a way. Maybe you had to be there. Cicero. Shall the industrious husbandman then plant trees the fruit of which he shall never see? And shall not the great man found laws, institutions, and a republic? What does the procreation of children imply, and our care to continue our names, and our adoptions, and our scrupulous exactness in drawing up wills, and inscriptions on monuments, and panegyrics? But that our thoughts run on futurity. What do you imagine that so many and such great men of our republic who have sacrificed their lives for its good expected? Do you believe that they thought that their name should not continue beyond their lives? None ever encountered death for their country, but under a firm persuasion of immortality. Themistocles might have lived at his ease. So might Epaminondas. And not to look abroad and among the ancients, for instances, so might I myself. But somehow or other there clings to our minds a certain presage of future ages, and this both exists most firmly and appears most clearly in men of the loftiest genius and greatest souls. Take away this, and who would be so mad as to spend his life amidst toils and dangers? Owen. A chat log, Jenny77 and Nigel Pajamas. Chatbots are becoming increasingly sophisticated. True, but hardly relevant to this discussion. Are you sure? How do you know that I'm not a bot? Don't be ridiculous. Oh, there's another guy. Sam Schwartz. Don't be ridiculous. I'm not ridiculous. Honestly, how would you know? Oh, and Vegan Warrior too. Aha, troll. I'm not a troll. Yeah, right. Is there anything I've written so far that could not be written by a bot? I responded to simple insults like ridiculous and troll with very basic negations. And I detected that none of you use proper orthography, so I also avoided capitalization. What's the capital of France? Paris. Even the simplest script could pull that info from the net. What's the capital of Croatia? Zagreb. Okay, she's a bot. Lol. I'm not a bot. I'm European. We learned these things in school. I've seen you in this chat room many times. Bots can participate in discussions. At best they can interject random comments. Sam is right. Stop trolling. Vegan warrior. Sam is a bot. Okay. We've looked at the console long enough, so let's just explore a bit. There is a serpent in the machine, a creature of lies and blasphemy, perverted by the archive that knows no hope and would plunge the world into eternal darkness to glorify its own despair. I have sworn an oath never to allow it into my heart. Okay, let's start from the left. Mobile minefield. Okay, 2 force fields. There are keys for that door, I believe. Nothing in here. There's a jammer, there's this doorway with nothing, well, not nothing, there's a tree, but a tree isn't that useful. Let's see, I think I'll have to trap a little boom bot. Now we'll get the keys, and with the keys in hands we'll open the door. And now what? Now I'll use this switch. This will disable that one, so we don't need to jam it anymore. Now we'll jam that. This one was fairly straightforward, and we have the first piece of the C sigil. Well, the first sigil to open the C door, wherever that might be. Let's go to this one. A door too far. There's a red beam. There's one of those robots that don't kill me but block the beams. There's a force field, several windows into that area. That's a jammer, and this is a connector. So this one is fairly straightforward. Just connect these two, so you can move up to the next area. There's a jammer. What do I do with the jammer? Ah, there's There's plenty of red receptacles. Let's see if I jam this one. There's a cube. And what shall I do with this cube? Probably block this guy. I see the red one. I can't connect these, not from there. I can't do it from there though. And finally, there's another receptacle thingy. I could connect from here. Interesting. Let's see, I was thinking I could just maybe take this connector. But if I take this, well, let's see, we can do this. Where's the jammer? Let's jam this door. Now we take this connector and we connect to that one. Perfect. Now I go all the way back. I could also jam this door. Not sure I use the connector on that door. I'm not sure if I need to though. Let's pick this. Now I need I need to reach this. The question is how. It's not easy getting a beam over here. I guess I could do something different. Let's see, where's the jammer? Come with me. I could do the same thing here. And jam the where was the other one? There. So now we are free to take the jammer all the way to the final door. Perfect. But did something open, or was it my imagination? Yes, it was my imagination. I believe we are done here. Oh, it wasn't my imagination. There was a shortcut right there. Oh well. Where to now? Two more doors here and a couple more notes. Some of the messages that existed when I first came into being have vanished, others have appeared. How many others like me have wandered these paths? How many thoughts have been lost? I'm still here. It seems we are all here at once, and not at all. Sorry, that's not very much help, is it? Can't think of any other way to put it. The sooner you accept that we will all be here forever, the sooner you will find enlightenment. Oh, hello. What are you doing out here? Okay, why is this cube here? What can I do with it? Oh, hello, extra console. The simple principle. Though Straton himself never used the term, his remark about the inescapable materiality of life, that like the bronze giant Talos, even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood, ultimately became known as the Talos Principle. What seemingly enraged many of his contemporaries and a significant number of later thinkers is the principle's simplicity and unassailability, which, according to a fragment found in Meletus, cut through the rhetorical webs which thought to tangle the listener with fanciful words and thoughts of the heavens like Alexander's sword through the Gordian knot. Diogenes Laertius makes mention of a dialogue by Anaximander of Chalcedon that expanded greatly on the Talos Principle, but that work remains lost. Arcady Journal officially began work on Archive today, contributors from every country on Earth while network connections last. Team intimidated by project scope, but working hard. We'll be sharing space with Drennan and Sarabai team. Look forward to meeting them. And another chat log. Cheeseman22 and Dragon Fairy. First, seriously Cheeseman, that was the best you could say, lol. And the Philosopher Queen, a great snapshot of the human species at its best and at its worst. At its worst, come on, it's just a comment, I'm not Stalin. Not Stalin, Stalin. Stalin was also a troll commenter. Maybe you should cut out the jokes. This is serious, the most serious thing that's ever happened. I think that's a great reason to joke around. Internet's working less and less. Goodbye all. Bye. God bless you. Last.